YouTube, Smooth the Trucker. We made it, you guys. It's officially been 2 years driving semi-trucks for FedEx Ground as a line haul team semi-truck driver. I want to go ahead and give you guys a 2-year review of what it's like driving semi-trucks for FedEx Ground, specifically for V&G Optimum Freight Contractors, who have trucks leased on to FedEx Ground, hauling freight to the East Coast and back, doing doubles. I want to give you guys a review of what it's like and tell you guys an honest perspective of the good and the bad about working here as a line haul team semi-truck driver. First of all, this company is by far the best company I have ever worked for in my truck driving career. I've had my CDL now for a little bit over 3 years, and my first company was May Trucking. I was with them. It was an OTR company for a little over 6 months, and then I was with Gardner Trucking for another 6 months. And by far, this company is by leaps and bounds the best company Smooth here has worked for. There's a reason why I've been here for over 2 years now and have no plans on leaving anytime soon. It is a awesome company. First of all, it's a regional job right now, so 4 to 5.5 days on, and then you get about 2 to 3 days off. For me, this is the perfect type of job for me at this time in my life. I live in Southern California in Orange County, and it's a little bit of a far drive to out to the trucking yards out in City of Industry or Rialto or Fontana, Ontario area. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive to get down there. So for me, I personally love this job, being on the road for 4 or 5 days at a time. It allows me to not have to commute as far to and from work every day. Don't have to put as many miles on my car. And I personally, for this time in my life, this is the best job for me. So right now, if you guys are in a similar situation, you might want to consider if a regional job is right for you at this time in your life. What it's like working for FedEx Ground, there's a lot of perks working for a large company that has very clean, very organized facilities. All your loads, when you get loads for FedEx Ground as a line haul team semi-truck driver, they're all drop and hook. You never have to worry about live unloading. You show up to a FedEx main terminal, you check in with dispatch, and dispatch will let you know where your trailers are, if it's doubles or if it's a 53-foot trailer. And they have tracking on all their trailers now. So you're able to go onto the FedEx Trip Buddy app and you can literally track where your trailers are in the yard. It makes it so much easier. Everything is set up to make it as easy and efficient as possible for this job. It's one of the great perks of working for a large organized company like FedEx Ground. It's very organized, it's very well structured, and they try to make it as easy on their employees as physically possible. It's all terminal to terminal drop locations. When you go into these terminals, they're huge, giant terminals, and all the FedEx terminals are set up pretty much the exact same way from terminal to terminal across the country. You go in, you drop your trailers in the drop zone, and you drive around the building to line haul. And the way they're structured almost the same exact way. So once you do a couple terminals, you kind of learn the way that they're structured, and it becomes very easy, and it's almost like a pattern. You almost get into a pattern after a while, after doing this job for a little bit. And all the terminals, all the main terminals, they all have showers. They all have showers for the semi-truck drivers. They're very clean. They're very well kept. They have soap. They have everything you could possibly need. They have food, and they have vending machines. They have sandwiches. They have burritos. They have all kinds of food at all these terminals at wholesale prices, very discounted, low price for these high quality food at these FedEx terminals. They really take really good care of their semi-truck drivers for FedEx Ground. And all the dispatchers, when you walk into these FedEx Ground dispatchers, these dispatchers are here to help. They all have a smile on their face. They're all very happy. They're all very positive people. Very rarely do you ever associate with a dispatcher who is in a bad mood. These guys are always in a great mood. They have a smile on their face. They're ready to help the drivers. And FedEx is doing something right. They're definitely doing something right to keep their employees happy, because when you walk into these terminals, you can look around at the employees, and especially the dispatchers and people that you associate being a semi-truck driver, everyone's happy, everyone's in a good mood, and FedEx is definitely doing something right to hire these people and be able to retain people that are positive, happy, and know how to do their job, and they're efficient. And they're getting some quality people to work for this company here. And they take care of their employees. They pay them well. You know, when you are working for FedEx Ground, they pay you well, and they know how to retain their employees here. One of the best perks about working for FedEx Ground as a line haul team semi-truck driver is there is lots and lots of freight. Freight is always moving here for FedEx Ground. FedEx and UPS are the #1 big boys in the trucking shipping industry, and specifically for FedEx, freight is moving. And when you get to these terminals, you can basically tell the dispatchers, I want to go west, I want to go south. You know, what we usually do, especially during the winter time, we try to go east to get as many miles as possible, and then we kind of want to stay southwest to head back home so we don't have to deal with the snow and the ice. So if you want to go to, south, if you want to go to Arizona, if you want to go to Denver, it's very easy to work with these dispatchers, and they're willing to work with you. And the good news is that FedEx has some of the most freight in the industry. So wherever you want to go, they're able to, not every single time, but I would say most of the time, they're able to get you to go in the general direction that you want to go. It makes the job that much better and that much more efficient the way it's run. Going into my contractors, when you work as a line haul team semi-truck driver for FedEx Ground, you work for a subcontractor who has semi-trucks that are leased on to FedEx Ground. That's how FedEx Ground works. If you work for FedEx Freight, you work for the actual company, but for FedEx Ground, it's a little bit different. You're working for a contractor who has trucks leased on to FedEx Ground. So my specific contractor is Gert and Viola Lisha, who have trucks based out of Southern California. We have trucks in Anaheim, City of Industry, and the Rialto yards. And I think these are one of the best contractors for all of FedEx Ground, you guys. They take very, very good care of their drivers. I'm going to go into a couple of details of why I think these are the best contractors available for FedEx Ground. First of all, we have our maintenance guy, Bernie, who his job is to take care of the trucks. So every time we get back from a trip, when we're out on the road for 4 to 5, sometimes 6 days at a time, Bernie will take our truck every single week into the mechanic shop, and he'll have it looked at on our days off, and he'll have them do maintenance on these trucks, and it basically minimizes the chance that you're going to break down in case something happens next time you're on the road. They are always trying to maintain their trucks as much as possible and to put them in the best, most likely condition that they want to make sure that the trucks are running 100% every time you have a load every single week to minimize the chance of you breaking down, so that you can make as much money as possible, and so that the company can end up running as efficient as possible and being as profitable as it can possibly be. On top of that, it's all new trucks we have, not brand new. Some of our trucks are 2017, 2018, but we're getting a bunch of new 2022 Freightliner Cascadias coming in May. We're getting more trucks coming in. And overall, working for Optimum Freight, V&G, for Gert and Viola contractors, for FedEx Ground, they are some of the best contractors in the industry, you guys. They take very good care of their trucks, and the pay is incredible. When you first start out with this company, I made a video, I remember the first week I was out on the road, and I think I made about $1,600 to $1,700 net my first trip on the road, 5 days out. So the pay is super well, and that's when I first got hired. Every 6 months we get pay raises. I think right now I'm up to 72 cents per mile split. So every week out on the road, as long as we're doing 5,500 to 6,000 miles per week, you're going to be making a lot of money. $2,000 plus per week that you're out on the road, $90,000 plus per year You can even make over 6 figures a year if you're a hustler and you're willing to work as much as possible. So the pay is great. We're in the process of getting medical benefits, medical, dental, vision benefits, and they treat you like family here. When you're working here for V&G Optimum Freight, they treat you like family here. It's a smaller company. We have less than 100 employees, so they know you by name. You're not just a number, and they treat you very, very well. And one of the perks of working for a smaller company, no vaccination required. They've never once told me that I had to get the vaccination. They've never pressured it on me. And working for a smaller company like Gert and Viola, they don't care if you're vaccinated. Those of you guys that are against the vaccination, don't need to worry about that. We'll never force you to be getting no stupid government vaccination. So no need to worry about any of that stuff. And overall, you know, working here for FedEx Ground, it's a great company. I have plans on staying here for a while longer, and we're hiring right now. Most of you guys, they're looking for a great job, great opportunity. My contractor is actually hiring right now. I'll go ahead and put his number down in the description below. You have to went to an accredited truck driving school that's FedEx approved, or have 6 months of semi-truck driving experience, doubles endorsement. Once again, we have trucks leased out of the Anaheim, City of Industry, Rialto, Southern California area, line haul team, semi-truck driving. I believe this is one of the best jobs you can possibly get, you guys. If you guys are interested, go ahead and give my contractor a call or a text below. Hope this review was helpful for you guys. Those of you that are interested in FedEx Ground, I wanted to give you a fair, honest review of what it's like being a team driver here. I've been working here for FedEx Ground for the last over 2 years now, and nothing but positive reviews here from Smooth the Trucker. Until the next video, you guys, Smooth the Trucker, out for now.